Welcome back to the Secrets to Alignment podcast with your host, Savannah Schaefer. I am so thankful that you are here. Hello, hello, hello. I am creating this podcast episode for the girls who are just feeling a little bit off. Maybe you're having a moment where you're just feeling a little stuck. You are a little disconnected. You're not feeling like yourself and you are ready to reset your energy. Okay. This is going to give you 7 simple steps on how to reset your energy. And this can take just a couple hours for you to completely switch up your vibe and get into a space where you are actually in coherence. You are actually in alignment with the life of your dreams, because that is the goal here. We are always wanting to feel like the absolute best version of ourselves so that we can create miracles, attract miracles, and do the things that we've always wanted to do. So this is exactly how you want to reset your energy. Recently, I just had this experience about a week ago. I just came back from a trip from Ireland. I was in Ireland for about 6 or 7 days. And after a crazy long work week on top of that, then traveling, then coming back and getting right back into work, I was feeling really off, really disconnected, very tired, a little negative, low energy, just not like myself, not like the usual Savannah. And this is exactly what I did to shift out of that vibe so that I could start feeling like the best version of myself. And I will tell you that this shit works, because literally the next day I was feeling 10 times better. The rest of this week, I've been feeling amazing, so on top of my stuff, and just finally actually enjoying life. And there was a moment where I wasn't. So I created this podcast episode so that you can get out of that space, so that you can reset your energy, so that you can create the life of your dreams. Let's get into the 7 steps to start feeling so much better and reset your energy. Before we get into the 7 steps to reset your energy, I want to make it very clear. You have 2 options here. Option A, you stay in autopilot. You continue to react to everything around you. You're allowing those emotional roller coasters of days to continue to just pass on by. You're in that default mode network in your brain where things are just kind of coasting. You're not really showing up intentionally, and you're just continuing to respond to every single thing external to you. That is option A. Option B is to actually get fucking clear and show up as the version of yourself that you've always wanted to be, the version of yourself that you are meant to be. Now, this is by you choosing exactly how you want to feel. So A is being in autopilot. B is choosing how you want to feel and showing up in alignment with that version of you. So if you're in a place now where you're like, all right, I'm ready for B, I'm ready to start choosing how I want to show up, this is the 7-step process to do so. Step 1 is get clear and become aware. Get clear. Start writing out every single thing that's stressing you out right now. Every single thing that you're frustrated about, every single thing that you're feeling negative about. You need to get that energy out of you. Other people are going to say, just say affirmations and ignore those problems that are coming up. No, sis, you need to clear that shit out. It's not going to just fade away into the abyss. It's going to just come up later if you do not take the time to clear it out. Journal out all the things that are frustrating you, all of the reasons why you feel disconnected. Journal out every single thing that is coming up for you. Get clear, clear it out. Then you want to become aware. Through that, you're naturally going to become aware of what is stressing you out, what is going on internally, how are you feeling? You're gonna become aware of what is really going on up there. From that point forward, you can set intentions. So number 2 is set intentions for the next few days. Just start to write out, start to journal out, or say it out loud. How do you want to feel? How do you want to show up? What do you want to happen? For me, I was like, I want to be back in my light and airy, happy ass self. I want to be laughing. I want to be enjoying life. I want to be super grateful. I want to be very appreciative. I want to be me again, okay? And so I wrote out all of my intentions. I wrote out the miracles that I want to manifest this week. I wrote out the kind of connections that I want to have. I wrote out every single aspect of what I am calling in and what I am setting for my intention for this upcoming few days. And that helped so much, because then the next morning I was already focused on feeling into that. So I did this at night. It was after a long day, of not feeling like myself. I decided that night I was going to take the time to clear everything out, do step 1, get everything out of my brain, do step 2, set all of the intentions, and then 3, when I woke up, as soon as I sprung out of bed, I went to go use the restroom like I always do. And as I was sitting there, I literally was telling myself, I am going to have an amazing fucking day. Today is going to be one of the best days of my life. Today I'm going to have a miraculous day. And I just kept repeating all of these random affirmations. I was like still in my sleepy state. I started brushing my teeth, and instead of not looking up at the mirror because I'm just so tired, you know, and I'm in zombie mode, I'm like looking at myself in the mirror, telling myself I'm fucking amazing. This is going to be a great day, and I am going to choose how I want to show up today. Then from that point forward, I went and I laid in bed. This is going to be step 4. So step 3 is like, as soon as you wake up, you are choosing how you want to feel. You are saying those affirmations out loud, or you are saying them in your head, and you're doing that as soon as you wake up. The first feet that hit the floor, you're not checking your phone, you're not getting on social media, you are going to hit the floor with your toes, and you are going to start saying positive things to yourself. Next, you're going to go lay back in bed. After I brushed my teeth, I laid back in bed and I actually did some activations. I've been using this app called the Activations app. Actually a handful of girls that I coach and I work with, they actually got me a year membership to an app that I have been wanting to get my hands on for so long, and I'm so appreciative of them for it. I literally am so grateful. So I've been listening to these activations. Activations are very similar to walking meditations. They're very similar to just affirmation tracks. Like you can search affirmation tracks on Insta or on YouTube, and you can start looking up like affirmation tracks for feeling lucky, affirmation tracks for feeling confident, affirmation tracks for feeling worthy, that kind of stuff. So if you look up those, you're going to get exactly what I was basically doing in bed. So I'm laying in bed and I'm listening to all of these different lucky girl affirmations, like you are about to attract the most successful month in business, or you are about to impact so many more lives than you ever have, or you are about to attract a miracle today, or whatever. All of these incredible affirmations, I'm listening to them in my AirPods or in my earphones. And then after I did that, I actually was feeling really good, but I was like, you know what? I have another 10 more minutes. Let's just do one more. So I put my legs up my wall or up my headboard, and I just like let all of the energy shift from my legs down into my upper body, because what I noticed that sometimes when I wake up, I'm just feeling kind of heavy. Like the only way I can describe it is I feel kind of heavy sometimes. So I decided to put my legs up against the wall or against the headboard. And then I just started to listen to more of these affirmations, more of these tracks. It was kind of like a meditation. And I really, truly believe that when you take the time to appreciate everything around you, and you really get into this state of like, how do you want to feel? And you're really intentionally showing up as the version of you who has it all. Like I sat there feeling as though I have every single thing in the world that I could ever need, because I simply fucking do. I continue to reaffirm that throughout that little meditation. I'm giving gratitude. I'm calling in what I desire. And that right there set me off for an incredible day. So that's step number 4. Then step number 5 is I decided to go put on a cute outfit. So this is something I always do to elevate my vibe. I love using clothing to enhance my experience. I am someone who wants to feel very happy, very joyful, laughing, almost childlike. Like I just want to be the most glowing, happy, radiant version of myself, the way that my daughter is when she puts on a new dress for the first time. And so what I did is I put on a really, really cute outfit that makes me feel confident, that makes me feel alive and just sexy and happy and in my own energy and in my own vibe. And I utilized that. Then I did my hair. I got ready for the day. And just doing those small things, I am showing up as a version of myself who has it all. I'm showing up as the version of myself that I want to embody. And that automatically gets me into that energetic state. Then I'm a lot more likely to take content of myself, to expand my business, to show up on social media, to help others, to be posting things positively for other people, because I'm in a place where my cup is completely filled and overflowing. Step number 6 is move your body. Go get in some movement. Movement is so incredibly helpful, my friends. So incredibly helpful. Stop staying stagnant. Stop sitting in bed fucking rotting away on your phone. Okay, my love? Make your phone or make your bed a no scroll zone. That needs to be a space where you do not Take in the energy of the external world, of everyone else on social media, of everyone else living their best lives. Get off your phone in bed. Do not stay in your bed and scroll, okay? You need to get the fuck up, go to the gym, go for a walk, go for a run, go have a dance party in your living room, go do a yoga session upstairs, go do something for yourself. Get energy moving. That helps you so much. It puts energy in motion, okay? Emotions are energy in motion, okay? If you're just sitting there and you're just like sulking in your emotions, just go start moving and you're gonna be putting energy into motion. And now that energy or that now those emotions are going to start leaving you and you're not gonna have to deal with that, okay? So start moving your body. And then step number 7 is be very selective of where you spend your time, money, energy, everything. So that day I walked into the gym, I went to go put on a specific song and I was like, not the vibe today. I'm very selective of what I put in my ears. If that kind of music is negative, no, we're not doing it. I do not do negative music. I do music that is aligned with me. Okay, so I'm cognizant of who I call, what I listen to, what I put in my body, what I'm consuming on social media, everything. That means that I might be blocking some people. Not blocking. I'm never blocking people. That means that I might be muting people. I might be unfollowing people on social media. I might actually be taking those actions to support my fucking mental health, honestly. Like, I don't want to be seeing anything on social media that's going to be negative, that's going to be bringing me down, or even comparing myself. I mute accounts that I compare myself to. I'm just not allowing those things to happen anymore because I want to show up as the best version of myself. I'm very selective on what I fill my time with, including the people who I talk to. I won't call certain people in my life if I'm in a space that's a little bit more vulnerable. And I will choose, you know what? I'm only going to talk to my friends who lift me the fuck up. I'm only going to listen to podcasts that lift me up. I'm only going to listen to music that lift me up. I'm only going to do things that are going to make me feel like my best version of myself. Then after that, I decided to add in a lot more self-care that week. So this week, this week, I decided to take more time at night to read or to journal or to make sure that I wake up in the morning at a decent time so that I can meditate, to be more cognizant of what I'm listening to when I'm listening to it. I just decided to make sure to have more space for me. And I ended up planning a trip to Sequoia. So I'm going to Sequoia this weekend as well, which is a miracle in itself. I feel like I manifested that from the kind of experiences that I was calling in earlier this week. Now I'm going to Sequoia. I'm going to have so much fun with my sister and my mom and my daughter. And that's another way that I'm just calling in, more joy, more happiness, more liveliness into my life. And I'm so pumped for that. Okay, so to make this very, very simple, your energy reset steps, to condense them even more, okay? Awareness, intentions, actions, and body, okay? Awareness, intentions, actions, and body. That's it. That is all the things that you need to do, and it's going to be very, very simple, yet it is extremely effective. And please, re-listen to this if you need to, okay? If you are listening to this right now and you're like, all right, she just ran through a lot really, really fast, which I know I did, please re-listen to this. And if you are new to my channel, I am a mindset and manifestation coach. I am the person that you go to when you want to make your dreams a reality. When you are ready to actually take all of those steps and all of the things that you know you need to be doing, put them into action. I am the person who supports you in doing so. I have plenty of different offerings. We can work together in my Tranquil Minds community. We can work together one-to-one. We can also just do a set of 2 calls and just get you taking action so that you can start supporting yourself in a way that you never have before. If you are ready for that, please send me a message on Instagram. Click one of the links down below to work with me together. We will schedule a call together and see if we are a good fit. I would love to support you though. I am sending you so much love, and I cannot wait to see you reset your energy and feel into the most confident, abundant, magnetic version of yourself. All right, I'll see you in the next one. Bye.